Hello, my dear children. Our story today is about the cure for sorrows. In a small village, there lived a woman who loved her only son more than anything. However, he suddenly fell ill with a severe disease, and despite the doctor's efforts, they couldn't save him, and he passed away. The mother was overwhelmed with grief and fell into a deep depression. She couldn't imagine how she would continue living after the loss of her son. In her despair, she went to the village's wise man and said to him, "Oh, wise man, I want to bring my son back to life, no matter what the cost." The wise man was surprised by her request, but decided to help her in his way. He told her, "I will help you, but first you must bring something from any house in the village, with the condition that the house you take it from has never known sorrow." The woman held on to the wise man's words and began her search throughout the village for the required house. At the first house she visited, she found a woman sitting alone. The mother asked her, "Has sorrow entered your home before?" The woman replied with sadness, "My husband passed away years ago, and he left me alone with my two children. I don't have enough money to feed them." The mother, moved by the woman's sorrow, brought her money and food and left her house. She went to another home and asked the same question. The woman answered, "My husband is seriously ill. He can no longer work, and we don't have the money to buy medicine or feed our children." Touched by her words, the mother went out to buy medicine and gave her the necessary money. The mother continued moving from house to house, but each time she found that every house had its share of sorrow and pain. Several days later, the mother returned to the wise man and said, "I have visited every house in the village, and I have not found a house that has never known sorrow. Everyone is suffering, and every home has its problems and pains." The wise man smiled and said, "This is the lesson I wanted you to learn. Every home faces trials, but you were so immersed in your own sorrow that you couldn't see what others were going through. When you started helping others, you found that your own sorrow became lighter, and your heart was filled with contentment." Lessons learned from the story. 1. Sorrow is part of life. No one in this world lives in a home without trials and tribulations. 2. Compassion alleviates pain. Helping others and showing compassion can help us overcome our personal pains. 3. Focusing on others reduces sorrow. 4. Accepting reality and working to overcome it makes us stronger and more capable of facing life. 5. Helping those in need gives us a sense of accomplishment and happiness, making our lives more meaningful. Thank you for your kind attention. If you like the story, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video for more support.